guys? Dilbot here. Today we're gonna do another effect. What I basically did, I set it up already because I wasn't really sure which effect I was gonna make. Did the same as the previous one, just cut off the lows because we don't want it to interfere with other ones, basically. So from around 100 hertz, it doesn't have any sub frequencies. Put a bit crusher on it. Basically, what this does is it steals bits. So I downsampled it. I like to usually put it on the setting of 3. This is CMT Bit Crusher. It's a free plugin, so you can just get it on the internet. Basically, what I did is I used the square this time. Put some chorus on it. It's like a really fairly simple chorus, just a bit faster rate, basically, and a bit more feedback and depth. A little bit of release, very standard settings actually, just like full sustain. And then where the magic basically happened in this sound, I'll show you how it sounds in a bit. It was basically the decay, the right amount of like negative amount that it basically, instead of like it was and then I put an LFO on it, which further enhanced the cut off, and it basically sounds like this. Of course, you can also put on this another classic delay. Same. Let's pan this one to the right. The other one was to the left, so we don't need low frequencies again. Put it on very fast again, and we're also gonna put another vintage verb on there. Pretty standard settings as well. Just short, right hall. We want to have this. We don't want to have the lows. So we cut out the lows a bit. See how that sounds? A lot of resonance, by the way. It's important. Gives that talking feeling to it. Alright, I like that. So I'm gonna put this in somewhere. See how that sounds. Alright, we're gonna do this differently. We're gonna just like automatically control it with the automation clip. So I have a bit more control over it. And I just can mess around with this. I liked it better at 3. And we're gonna do this a bit. Classic delay on it, so it delays the delay, which is kind of interesting. And we're gonna do a fast delay on that one. Alright, already sounds a bit more psychedelic. What more can we do? I like to usually add a low note to it with harmor. I'll show you now how that's gonna work. Very simple as well. I like just like simple noises to back it up, and then later you can do more complicated things, of course. Let me see where harmor is, but it's really standard. Actually, I'm just gonna use I think it's the default plugin. Yes, it is very loud. I probably should turn that down a bit. Yeah, there we go. Nice and fat. Alright, just gonna have this all playing the whole time. That's not the whole time. Yeah, there we go. A lot of resonance. You can change the resonance, which is really nice with this synth, by the way. So can just change the thing. I'm just gonna leave it all standard. That's good as it is. You know, I like some vibrato sometimes. That's nice. Um, I don't think I'm gonna use it on this one. I'm just gonna again cut off the lulls because we don't want the lulls on this. I am gonna put a little bit more down, so it does have a little, definitely have a has a bottom, but not too much, so it doesn't really interfere with the kick and bass. Let's see how that sounds. I'm just gonna turn off the rest because it's kind of, you know, taking up a lot of space, and I want to definitely know what I'm doing. So maybe not the whole time. It's a bit too extreme. So we're just gonna put it maybe here. It's similar to the other growl, just a different synth. So I don't know. It tends to work very nicely. Um, let's see how this works. And we're gonna automate the frequency or the filter. Sorry, filter. Let's just do fairly random stuff. And then what I like to do, a very common trick of mine, is to put a gross beat on there. A very nice plugin, if I can find it. Where is it? Gross beat, gross beat. There we go. And then we're just gonna have these chops in it, which is basically it gates it, so it just only goes through, comes through at certain times. It's gonna sound like this. And this is especially nice. Definitely needs in combination with a delay. The delay is really secret to psychedelic stuff, as you probably noticed. So also sounding funny. Alright, I'm gonna keep it at this today. Probably next time we're gonna look more into structure of the song. I'll probably work it out a bit to see if I can just get a basic feeling, what basic foundation of the song. What I like to usually do is when I have all this, it's just basically now messing around to show you guys a bit, you know, the basics of everything. But what I like to do is just have 2 of these bars, or even sometimes even you know, 4 of them, and then just do this a lot of times, you know, like have a lot of effects going on and have a really a solid basis for before you start basically writing out your song. This could take a day or 2 with me, sometimes even longer, and I just like have all the bass, the kicks sit really nicely together. As I said in the first video, you know, have this buzz playing, making sure that the kick and the bass are really fat. That the hats, you can do so much more. Just like play around to make sure that the kick and the hats and the snare all sitting very tightly next to each other. Add some cool effects. Don't be shy to use just effects or anything. Is basically, you know, what you can think up. Um, I'm gonna show one more trick in the next video, and it's really a handy trick. And then basically after that, I'm just gonna show you guys what I made. I have to finish now. So thanks for watching, and check you guys later.